Welcome to a quick roundup of all main CMMS version 1 features. Note that we are recording this presentation at the end of May 2014, so depending on when you are watching, many new features may already be available and not shown on this presentation. Let's start by logging in. Once you log in, you are taken to the dashboard page where you can get a glimpse of what is going on with your maintenance work. Namely, you can see some quick stats on your work and, depending on your permission levels, access stats on the overall maintenance performance of your plant or even your whole organization. Down here you have a short list of all currently open orders, so you can quickly jump to anything that needs your immediate attention. At the top here you have some shortcuts to frequently used features such as the creation of a new work order or direct access to the equipment module. Let's go through the main menu here at the top, and let's take each option one by one, starting by the Assets section and under it the Functional Location module. Functional locations are set up as a tree that goes from the most broad systems, such as the plant itself, all the way down to the relay or MCB or whatever equipment you are interested in. As you select items on higher tree levels, the options will dynamically adjust to show you the relevant choices under the options you selected. Then to the right of each functional location level, you can select several options: a detailed information view, the possibility of adding new items, and you can also export functional location lists to a CSV file. If you select Display, you are shown the Functional Location Details page that includes everything that the system stores related to the selected functional location, such as current work orders, any property that functional location has, such as maximum speed, for example. The children here on this tab refers to the full list of what comes under that current level. All documentation related to this functional location, such as technical drawings. And finally, a short list of all equipment in stock related to that location. The next option on the Assets menu is the Equipment and Tools option. Clicking that will take you to the list of equipment and tools that will be empty when you start because there's no search criteria selected. To list all existing items with the default search options, simply click on the Show button here at the top. The system will dynamically show the list of equipment along with important information such as the current status or if the equipment is under the defined minimum ordering level. Clicking on an equipment ID on this table will take you to its properties page, and you can see the history of the equipment and can also access the editing options. The QR code uniquely identifies each equipment and can be used to take storeroom shelves among other options. Scanning the QR code with a mobile device will take you to the properties page of the equipment, where you can then access all the information you require. The third and last option on the Assets menu is the Suppliers option. This option will give you access to the list of suppliers, and just as before, the list will be initially shown empty because there are no search criteria defined. Simply click the Show button to show the full list of suppliers. Clicking the ID number of a supplier will take you to its properties page, where you can also have access to the editing options. Let's now move along to the Maintenance menu here at the top. The first option gives you access to the creation of a manual work order. You can select the functional location to assign to this order and enter a summary and a description of the problem, and at the bottom you are also given the possibility of uploading a file or linking an existing network file to this work order. The next option is the Advanced Work Orders Search Console. On this section of CMMS, you have access to every work order ever created by the system regardless of current status. You can set permissions by user group to configure the depth of information your users can access. Note that this applies to any other view or search console available on CMMS. You can set advanced search criteria that will make it easy to find any orders you are looking for, and you can then export that information to a CSV file by following this link here at the top. Clicking on a work order ID number will take you to the work order contents page where, depending on your permissions, you may have access to the work order information and you can manipulate it at different depths depending on whether you are a member of the technicians group or a member of the supervisors group. But note that the group permissions are all fully configurable, so you can set a list of permissions that suits your organization. On work orders, you can change general parameters such as priorities and types. You can assign orders to one or more users. You can view and edit work reports, attach documents, link equipment, record tasks and times, and link tools. Besides being an historical document, a work order will also serve as a job card that contains all the information technicians need to perform their work efficiently, namely problem description, location of fault, required parts, required tools, required job steps, standard task times, and supervisor and colleague work reports and recommendations. Next, on the maintenance menu, you can access the maintenance plans section of Common CMMS. As usual, after you select that option, you access the list of maintenance plans by clicking the Show button. Maintenance plans can trigger work orders automatically based on time or based on counter readings. You can start or pause a maintenance plan at any time, and you can see its properties by clicking the INI number on the list, which also gives you access to the editing options and to the logs that show you which orders were created from the current maintenance plan. The last option on the maintenance menu is the task lists option. As always, you are taken to the Search Console page where you can set search criteria or simply click the Show button to show all defined task lists. Click Edit to access the task list contents. Task lists include a fixed list of actions along with man-hour information and task types among other properties. Task lists can then be linked to maintenance plans or manually created work orders to organize the technician's work, making it easy for users to log their times and other information that will then be used to provide the tools the maintenance manager needs to optimize the maintenance work. The next menu option is the Reports menu. From here, you can access system information on an easy-to-read format which will help maintenance management immensely, as it can be used as the base for KPI compliance and for overall assessment of maintenance performance. The reports are available for a wide variety of information from work orders to labor costs and are user customizable. You can select what reports to show and the time period you would like to analyze and have the system generate the reports with a click of a button. Analyzing reports will give you the information you need to improve maintenance performance. Furthermore, by selecting appropriate timeframes, you can observe the effect of new maintenance procedures and policies on the maintenance performance, such as a reduction of breakdowns or decrease in overtime costs, among many other options. Next, we will quickly go through the remaining options on the top menu. You can upgrade your account at any time by clicking Upgrade. You can add any number of additional users to your account. Those users are available immediately after payment is done securely through PayPal. You can also do a general search for items on the old system by using this search box at the top. You can search for any string and the system will perform an intelligent search on all modules for the search string you provided. Then all users get access to their profile by going to Logged In As and then choosing My Profile. In here, the time zone or language can be selected, as well as some defaults of what users will see on the dashboard. You also have access up here to the main system configuration area. This area is designed to give you full control on how CMMS behaves and lets you customize views and permissions in order to adjust the CMMS to your current organizational procedures. This was an overall presentation of the main features of version 1 of CMMS as of May 2014. As we are constantly adding new features, the information on this presentation will quickly be outdated. For updated information, please visit our website at CMMS.com.